and just automatically said that. But we are going to go and get Parker right back up on the live, and we're just going to not waste a moment and hop right into the debates. I will say, if you are in that queue, make sure that you're at least 18 from American Support Trump. Me and Parker are just looking for some debates today, but let's go ahead and hop into the debates right now. We got Taco Cat 222 loading up. Taco Cat, please be a Trump supporter. Hi, Taco Cat. Are you MAGA?
I am MAGA. Dean, I just want to say congratulations on your journey, man. You're a great mouthpiece for the Democratic Party.
well, that was a good backhanded compliment. I'll give it to you. Very creative.
Dead serious.
But quickly, before we hop into the debate, Keely, thank you for the $10 over on PayPal. They say my cat Flynn went to the vet for a second time in 2 days. Little guy isn't feeling too well, but on the bright side, we're cuddled up watching you and Parker. Oh, well, Keely, I hope that Flynn's okay. Pray for Flynn, everybody, and thank you for watching, and thank you for the $10 donation. Now, Mr. Taco Cat, hop into it. Why do you support such a bad president?
I think in the beginning when the gentleman decided to run that we all kind of chuckled. How could this TV star, non-political, trained person ever debate with these master debaters in the political realm? He even to this day is probably one of the worst speakers I've ever seen because he's never been trained in speech really and always kind of spoke from his heart. Or wherever he's speaking from. So I've always known that about the man. But something we did watch was, him slowly start to say things that kind of shocked people. Like, he uses the tax loops that they wrote and, he's kind of calling out things that we haven't heard. And I guess just to land plain quickly and not rant at you, I don't know if a lot of people voted for Donald Trump really for what he stood, which was just basic stuff, borders, and he kind of went off some basic stuff. I guess what we really voted for him for was how the left reacted to him, because we all watched MSNBC, Jimmy Fallon, The View.
Terrible. There was a lot of people on the left that reacted very negatively to Trump, including myself, because of how bad he is.
I agree.
Like, how did the Union react to the Confederacy? Fucking fought a war. Does this mean that you should have sided with the Confederacy?
No, absolutely not.
Right, so just because of
that's a very
adverse reaction to Trump, that just doesn't mean that you should support him. Okay, well, hopefully, you could come to the conclusion here that maybe there's a bunch of people on the left that react negatively to Trump because of how bad he is for this country. Right?
Yeah, and he was already...
So basically what you're telling me is that you support Trump to run the country because a lot of people think he's bad for the country. What?
Correct. Yeah, that sounds about right, Dean. Yeah. And I know that sounds crazy.
What?
And listen, Mr. T could lose his life today and he won't be around.
Question. So if everyone liked him, would you support him?
I don't understand these pivoted questions.
Wait, no, this is a perfect. It's a perfect question.
If everyone liked him, would I support him?
Yes, seriously. If everyone else liked him, would you support him now?
If everyone liked him,
under your view, you wouldn't because everyone likes him. Because under your view, it was the case that if he's hated by everyone, that's a reason to support him, right?
Well, I just want to let you know that was a big part of our thing is we witnessed the left freak out and all that laughter turned to fear.
So why is owning the libs the number one priority? Why is it making the country better the number one priority?
Because this is a conversation of good and evil.
Listen, I feel the moment when you sit here and you tell us that you support Trump to own the libs is the moment where politics shifts from being something that runs this country in an incredibly serious light to just being entertainment. That's what I hear.
That's what it is now,
you're purporting
Dean.
This argument. You're just saying that you support Trump for entertainment.
Absolutely not. Our conversations go deep. And like I said, if Mr. Trump were to just leave office today and we'll never talk about him again, the movement continues, gentlemen.
So what is Trump doing that's good for the country, please? I want to stop entertaining your bullshit. Let's get down to the brass tacks here. What is Trump doing that's good for this country?
Well, absolutely. I mean, we're closing up borders. Let's just be real.
Closing the borders.
Always.
Well, I don't think it's good policy that's closing the borders. I think it's fascism that's reducing undocumented entry.
Yeah, okay. We have the right to do that. So every president has done it. If you think Obama gave 8 million people due process, that's wild. And even if he did give them due process,
wait.
What do you think?
Saying, 8 million people? Where's that number coming from?
Or I don't know. What was his deportation number? 5?
2.7.
2.7.
Yeah.
All right. I'll give you those numbers since you're a professional at this.
Pretty big difference.
Then I said that Donald Trump has been reducing undocumented entry by being fascist, and then you said he has a right to do that. So I just want to clarify that you not only agree and reflect the fact that Donald Trump is a fascist, but you support him in saying that he has a right to be a fascist.
A president has the right to decide how his country is going to be run.
Dude, you were sick. I'm sorry. I can't.
I mean, through the people, through the people's voice.
I can't take this conversation.
Don't
seriously,
run.
really.
Don't run, Dean. Don't
Dude,
run.
I'm not gonna run.
We're
I'm
having
just
a
telling you.
conversation, buddy.
Listen, man. I'm not running. I'm just telling you I can't take you seriously if you're like, my daddy's a fascist and he has a right to be a fascist. Come on.
If you want to have a talk, that's cool, but don't try to define my words for me.
God, this is what you just said.
Oh, okay. Well, you said, I just want to understand you there. Donald Trump is not a king that we follow and he says something and we run to it. Every president has the right to try to enforce immigration.
Actually, no, he actually doesn't have the right to illegally deport people. He doesn't have the right to deny undocumented immigrants birthright citizenship.
Under Section 8 of our U.S.
How do you feel about him
1362?
How do you feel about him talking about denaturalizing U.S. citizens?
I understand what he's trying to say. I think. Well, once again, it's loopholes. You know, all these loopholes that these people are locating, birthright, citizenship, things like that.
Wait. Do you think that he has the right to deny the children of undocumented immigrants birthright citizenship?
Do I think he has the right to deny undocumented immigrants?
The children of undocumented immigrants birthright citizenship.
So you're saying I'm pregnant. I live in Mexico. I take one step over in America. I have my baby. That baby's in America now.
Yes.
Yeah, that's the craziest thing I've ever heard in my life.
Okay,
that's
fine.
the greatest loophole ever.
Okay, so are you saying that like he has a right to deny that?
I think so, absolutely. That's like me finding a way to sneak into Disney.
Can you give a legal argument to justify your position?
Of what?
Yeah, that like the children of undocumented immigrants are subject to the 14th Amendment.
Well, as far as that would go, I think that they are connected, junctioned to Section 8 Code 1362, that they are connected to a person who entered our lands illegally. So therefore, you're illegal.
So the reason why this argument doesn't work is because, like, where in the 14th Amendment does it say that all persons have birthright citizenship unless they entered in the country illegally? It just simply doesn't say that. You're like transposing words on top of the amendment that don't exist. And like B, right? It is a case that you just said, well, like a son is guilty of his father's crime. I mean, dude, that's something that they do in North Korea. That's not something that we do in America. So shut the hell up. And then C, you're still giving me a legal argument to demonstrate that the children of undocumented immigrants born on American soil in this country are not subject to the 14th Amendment.
I mean, a lot of people would interpret the 14th Amendment as being like people who are born here or naturalized like in the United States,
right,
who are subject to the jurisdiction of our country.
Right. Undocumented immigrants and their children are subject to the jurisdiction of the country.
Yeah, well, and that would be under our Constitution, right? And what I love about our Constitution are just the first words of the Constitution, where it says...
Wait. I'm sorry. Do you disagree with that undocumented immigrants are subject to the jurisdiction of the United States of America?
Undocumented immigrants are subject to our jurisdiction. You meaning they have the right to due process?
Yeah, no. I'm saying that they're subject to the jurisdiction of our courts, which would include a right to due process. However, it would like also include like the right to be prosecuted for something.
Yeah, I don't think they fall...
entry.
Correct. I don't think they fall under the label of our Constitution.
Wait. If they don't fall if they don't fall subject to the jurisdiction of our government, then it is the case that mass deportation is illegal.
Explain that, Dean.
Yeah, because what legal grounding do you have to deport them? You would say like U.S. Code 18. Yeah, because if I asked you
1362.
Listen to what I'm saying. So if I asked you what legal ground you'd have to deport undocumented immigrants, you'd say 8 U.S.C. Code 1362. But then you would affirm that they wouldn't be subject to the jurisdiction of 8 U.S.C. Code 1862. So 1362. Given your response as it would relate to the 14th Amendment, when you said they're not subject to the jurisdiction of our government, and if they're not subject to the jurisdiction of our government, then they're not subject to 8 U.S.C. Code 1326.
Yeah, that's a cute way to say it. And I would definitely say that. Look, they're not granted due process, but they're damn sure under the fact that they.
Did you even hear what Dean just said? Respond to what Dean just said.
Don't do that.
Which one? You don't do that and respond to what he said.
I don't control your speech, Parker.
I do control your speech, so please respond to what he said.
You tell me what you want me to say.
Respond to what he said.
Yes, ma'am. So he was saying to me that they don't deserve this because we don't see them as part of our jurisdiction at all. That's his debate on me right now. So I'm going to respond to that exactly, if you're cool with it. I agree, I believe, my apologies, that they have broken a code. Our U.S. Constitution says that this was written for Americans. Our Constitution.
Wait, that's not true. Shut the fuck up.
It's in the first words.
No. What you just said about
the people of the United States.
What you just said was about the 14th Amendment is abundantly fucking false. So you understand that the 14th Amendment, which was added to our Constitution in 1865, was literally passed and added to the Constitution because a court had ruled that Black Americans were not Americans. Like literally, I forget the name of the court case, but literally because SCOTUS ruled that black people in this country are not Americans, are not citizens, they added this amendment to say that everybody born in this country is an American, is a citizen.
Yeah, this was written, I believe, during
Dred Scott.
The Civil War. Is why
No, you idiot. It was written after the Civil War. This was basically the peace treaty between the Union and the Confederacy. So when the Confederacy went to rejoin the Union, they basically said that you have to ratify the 14th Amendment in order to rejoin. It was after the Civil War. Thank you.
Okay, well, I believe what we were doing there was just trying to acclimate slaves into our nation's system. That
also wrong, idiot. That was one of the intents. But if you were to read the debate on the floor, no, it is wrong, because if you actually read the debate on the floor of Congress for the ratification of the 14th Amendment, they actually explicitly debated this. Yes, they suggest an intent to naturalize individuals that were enslaved. However,
Correct.
They also specifically debated the naturalization of children of Chinese immigrants born in this country. Go read the congressional debate from papers in 1965 in the American Congress. And they said, yes, it is the case that children of Chinese immigrants born in this country also have a right to birthright citizenship. And if you knew anything about the case law of the 14th Amendment, then you'll also know that this president has been set and tested again and again and again and again and again. Like, for instance, what the fuck do you know about the United States versus Wong Kim Ark? Because if you knew anything about this...
Nothing, as you're looking at it on Google.
Right.
Continue.
I'll look at you while I say this. If you know anything about the United States versus Wong Kim Ark, well, then you know that this was a Chinese immigrant who's not naturalized but born on American soil that went to China to see his family in 1898. And then when he got back, he was denied entry because he wasn't naturalized, but he was born on American soil. And then we had this SCOTUS ruling to determine that, yeah, he was a citizen. So the case law is clear. The intention of the debate in Congress for the 14th Amendment is clear. The text of the amendment is clear. Yes, the children of immigrants here through naturalization are not our citizens.
All right, Dean,
and this has been a legal consensus, what has been upheld since 1865 when this was written into law, since 1898 when SCOTUS made a ruling that applied to the children of undocumented immigrants, and then even after we had the Chinese internment camps that were ruled unconstitutional because in part they revoked the birthright, citizenship, and due process, which is another part of the 14th Amendment, away from immigrants.
All right, Dean, I don't want to get you riled up. Definitely don't want to get the anxiety pin out. As far as I know here, bud, no state shall make or enforce any law which shall abridge the privileges.
You just got truth nuked, by the way.
Thank you. Yes, sir. No state shall make or enforce any law which shall abridge the privileges or immunities of citizens of the United States. So, Dean, I want to ask you something seriously, man. When we came to this country, America, and we spoke to the Indians here and the Native Americans, and we had agreed that we were going to build a Western civilization here, a different land, a new idea, a place that wasn't a monarchy, a place that allowed free speech, and it was this new city, this place that no one had ever heard of, and we were going to bring people from Italy to help build our skyscrapers, and we were going to open up this place to people to come and build something new, and we did. And as it was being built, 3% of...
Did you say agreed?
What's that?
Did you say that there was an agreement?
Well, what I mean is a lot of people left England, all right, the monarchy of the craziness, and because nobody enjoyed that kind of control, and everybody had an idea of what America was going to be.
Do you consider stealing people's land, mass murder?
Oh my God!
I know the past was
violent, and I'm sorry, Parker. Okay, I'm sorry the past was violent.
Then make sure that you call it violent and don't say that they agreed.
Well, we definitely had a conversation with them. We didn't just eradicate them all because that would have been easy. Okay,
what do you mean, smallpox blankets?
Whatever you want to call it, dude. It was a violent time, buddy. All right, and I want to say this.
Okay,
also.
But you won't acknowledge that. You just said that they agreed.
I acknowledge it was a violent time.
No, you don't just say it's a violent time. You acknowledge specifically what they did, like the colonialization, the murder and genocide of indigenous Americans.
War. Yeah, it was war. For sure. We wanted the land. Some of them didn't want to give it up. But as far as, whatever happened in the end, we didn't eradicate all of them. We did allow them to get casinos to, fund reservations and continue their journey as we built this great idea called America. So now that I know.
Wait, are you saying that was justified? Are you saying that was justified?
I'm saying whatever it is, we're here now.
The ethnic cleansing of Native Americans
whatever
into,
it is,
into
it's
reservations.
allowing you to say whatever you're saying now, Parker.
Wait, dude, that doesn't change the.
You're right. It doesn't change the bad parts.
Are you saying that's a justification?
No. Yes. Now we are gonna. Yes, that's
Get
a
the fuck off the line.
justification.
You're so fucking disgusting.
Yeah, I know. It's time to run.
No, it's fucking disgusting. It's disgusting that you sit there and justify the literal fucking genocide of indigenous Americans. That's fucking disgusting.
All right, like you called like genocide good. Like obviously, like dude, they killed so many indigenous people in North America that it cooled the temperature of the earth. The earth was made cooler because there was less emissions into the atmosphere because of how many indigenous people they killed in North America. And that's what he's calling good. Yes, we're going to cool the earth by a significant reduction in carbon emissions because of how vast this genocide was. And he called that good. Dude, yeah, obviously I'm not going to keep somebody in my life that says that BS. Like that's literally insane. Like, oh my goodness, God. Like that is like I don't know if like you can say something that is more insane than that. Like that, like and I feel like especially like in America, like we just forget like how vast and broad our genocide was of indigenous Americans. It was like one of the worst atrocities in human history. In the history of our species, it is one of the worst atrocities to ever occur. We're gonna go to get that next guest up in here, y'all. Everybody, just give us a minute to get that next guest up in here, everybody. Emery, thank you for the $5 over on Venmo. I appreciate you for the love, Emery. That is incredibly kind of you. We're gonna go to get that next guest loaded in right now. Also, Eric, thank you for the $5 over on PayPal, saying because your eyes are pretty. I got the light shining right in them from the outside, so they're probably sparkling. But go ahead and put a MAGA down below in that chat with your age. My beautiful, wonderful girlfriend just went out and got me a coffee and a sandwich to eat because I haven't ate yet today while I'm on live. Could we please get like a billion girlfriend W's down below in that chat? Let's get a billion girlfriend W's down below in that chat while we're working on getting the next guest loaded in here. Tristan, thank you for the $10 over on PayPal. I appreciate you for that love, Tristan. That is incredibly kind of you. Tristan says, as a Lakota Native American, really breaks my heart to hear people exist put there that justify my people's ethnic cleansing and genocide. Yeah, and that should be insane to everybody. Not just indigenous Americans. Everybody should find that like so absolutely atrociously insane. I can't even believe that there's people alive that will like even have the gut to say that shit. As well as Sid, thank you so much for the $75 donation over on PayPal. Sid says, day 4 of missing your live, I'm beginning to experience an insane level of FOMO. Don't worry. Right now, Sid, you're not missing out on much. Only some of the most despicable people that have ever lived. But thank you for the $75 donation, Sid. That is seriously so incredibly kind of you. If everybody could please show some love to Sid down below in that box, that would mean the world to me. Thank you, Sid. And welcome Insani. I've seen you spamming MAGA down below in that chat. Are you a Trump supporter?
I am.
All right, Sonny, take it away. Tell us why you support Trump.
A couple of reasons. One, I am personally against abortion. And 2, I also am personally against trans females playing a female sport.
So would you say that you want to protect women's spaces?
Protect women's faces? Yeah.
Protect women's spaces?
Yes. Women's spaces? Yes.
Yeah, do you think it's protecting women's spaces to vote for a guy held civilly liable of sexually abusing a woman?
Absolutely not.
Do you think it's protecting women's spaces to vote for a guy who said he would date a 10-year-old girl in 10 years, who bragged about walking into the changing rooms of girls in Miss Teen USA because he quote-unquote owns the place to inspect them without their consent?
No, I find it absolutely disgusting.
So, which do you put more of an emphasis on how bad it is? The things I just mentioned about Donald Trump, or anything that you just mentioned? Hello? Hi? Hello? Why is it so quiet? Dude. What, dude? Hello? Dude, it's so loud.
Oh, sorry. I was eating, so I was watching. What happened to her? Oh, her account got banned.
Oh, okay.
How did that
makes
happen?
sense. That makes sense.
Yeah, that's how did that happen?
That must have been really bad timing, because like I swear, like
I've never seen a guest more like quiet. Like we
wait, no, actually she's not, even if she was banned, she'd still be able to speak on the live, so
I don't know, maybe they changed that.
I think she just actually did stop.
Yeah. Okay, welcome in, Jace. Do you support Trump?
She got yaptured.
Got yaptured, so real. Quite frankly, it looks like Chase isn't here. Guys, go ahead and hop in that queue if you support Trump. I'd love to have you up. Also, if you're watching and you want to support me, you can find my Venmo, my PayPal, and the link tree in my bio, you know, to support independent journalism, seeking truth and whatnot. Appreciate everyone so much for the love. I get 100% of all of the proceeds over on those platforms, as well as you could attach your name and a message that I'll read off on live. But let's go to get that next guest up here, y'all. Welcome in, Devin. Oh, Devin said bye-bye. Moving on to the next guest right now, y'all. Somebody in the comments says, "What's the sandwich?" I don't know, but it's tasty. How about that? Is that a sufficient answer? Like, I'll be honest.
You don't even know?
Well, I know it's in it, but I don't know what it's called. It's like it has beef and cheese and onion. It's yummy, right? I don't know what it's called though. I know it's like not a Philly. It's not a Philly cheesesteak, but it's pretty similar to a Philly cheesesteak. Let's go to get that next guest loaded into the box right now, y'all. Everybody, just do be patient while we're working on getting that next guest up here. Thank you. Oh, it's called a patty melt. I'll hold on to this.
Hello.
Welcome in, Whitney. Do you support Trump?
I do.
Whitney, why?
Because I believe I support his moral standards on like abortion and transgender and gays and stuff like that. I support certain. That's mainly what I support, though.
What about that?
I'm against it. I mean, not for abortions, per se. I'm not pro. I think there's the order to things. I think as far as like people making their own decisions and stuff, I agree with that, but it's more like an order to things. If everybody could go around making their own decisions, the world be in chaos like we are right now. So I just feel like Trump is kind of bringing order to certain situations that they're not so quite out of hand, like with the transgenders playing in other sports and stuff.
So do you think that being gay is wrong?
No, whatever you believe. I mean, for me, yes, but has nothing to do with anybody else. How they move or the decisions they make.
What do you mean for you?
Yeah,
Me personally, I wouldn't be gay. No, I don't think that's something that.
It's not a choice. No one's saying for you to do that. We're just saying, is it morally wrong?
Yeah, like then also when you say like you personally wouldn't be gay, are you just saying like you're not sexually attracted to women?
No, I'm not.
Okay. I'm not sexually attracted to men.
Right. So you're not gay.
Right. Exactly. But like, what that doesn't tell us anything.
I mean, no, it just told you everything. You asked me, was I against gay? Yes, I am. If I have to be frankly clear about it, yes.
Wait. I have a question.
Why?
This is like saying because like, oh, I'm gonna give you an analogy just to show you the craziness. This is like a white person saying, well, they're white, they're not black, therefore they're against being black.
No.
Yes, it is, because you're saying you're straight, you're not gay, therefore you're against being gay.
No, because being black and being white is something that you cannot absolutely change at all.
Can you choose to be gay? Is that what you're saying?
You can't choose to be black or white.
So are you saying you choose your sexual orientation?
Yes.
Yeah, you could? Okay. So are you saying that you could choose to find family members sexually attractive?
Oh, jeez.
I believe so. That's a choice.
Oh my goodness. Could you make that choice?
Everything, most of everything, if you're not born with it, it's a choice. If I'm just able,
Wait,
I'm not
so you could make
choosing.
that choice. You could choose to
You
do
can
that.
choose anything.
What? No, you can't.
Honey, this person on my live is saying that she could choose to be aroused by her family members.
I said what? You said this person on your live.
You should see my girlfriend's face right now. Yeah. Oh yeah. Well, she got banned. She got banned. Oh, we're at a couple flags for the day.
Oh, I'm so sorry, Dean.
I hate doing this.
I know. But dude, there's 11.2 and you're like, I have to end it.
Parker, it is so hard for me to do this.
We need to talk about how we can like get TikTok to fix their stuff.
Yeah.
This is unbelievable.
My heart. I hate doing
It's going up, Tim.
Parker, this is about one of the hardest things that I can do. This sucks. This sucks, Parker.
Hey everyone, if you're not gonna come back to Dean's stream, at least go over to the YouTube, you know?
No, buddy, come on.
You know, because I'm the only one streaming YouTube, you know.
Listen, everybody, I'm about to hit y'all with a truth nuke that is gonna suck, everyone. This truth nuke is about to really suck. But I'm gonna be a salesman real quick. Watch my salesmanship. You guys have been enjoying the debates, right? You know, you get to see some interesting people, listening to some really crazy conversations. Hopefully, maybe you're learning something. Truth nuke. Truth nuke. And I have a proposition for you. I have a proposition for you. I want to give you more debates to listen to. But unfortunately, the TikTok is like the devil. And it sucks. Fucking sucks. And is making me restart my live for the second goddamn time this stream. We restarted the live 28 minutes ago, and we're already restarting it again because of these goddamn flags. It is ridiculous, everybody. If I don't do it, I lose access to the lives. You know, ask Parker down here. How many accounts do you not have live access on?
My main account currently don't. This account I just got back today. My girlfriend's account don't have access to my girlfriend's account. She's lost guest access because of this.
That's what happens when you don't do the restarts, everybody. So
I do the restarts too. Like
I don't know. They work for me. They work
to a greater degree, but then I'm just like, I'm live for longer than you, so I get banned at a higher rate because I'm live for longer.
Yeah. But anyways, so that's what we have to do unless we want to lose access on like all of our accounts. For the 11,000 people, oh, that is so many people. All of y'all, here's what to do if you want to refine the live stream. Hit the follow button right goddamn now. Okay, that's going to be your insurance in case you don't find your way back with the plan I'm about to describe. Everybody, collect your insurance for free right now by hitting that follow button. At the bare minimum, you'll get that notification. But here's how you could find the live again really easily. When the live ends, you'll see the picture of me with my arm out, my profile picture. It'll just pop up in the middle of your phone screen. Click on that shit, go to my profile, count to 10, refresh. You'll see the glowing red orb around my profile picture again. That's how you find me, quite frankly. So that's what we're going to do right now. It is time to restart. Once again, hit that follow button for your insurance in case you don't find it. But the way to find it super quick and easy is to click on my profile picture once the live ends, click through to my account, refresh in 10 seconds, and then pop right back in. Can't believe we